we have no issue with transgender. If you decide to do anything with your body, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
You see, we are all free to do whatever we want to do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you guys been? Interact more with me in the comment section. Let me know how you guys are. And so guys, today I'm here with
Merit, and I'm glad to be here.
Alright, and so guys, today we'll be reacting to Christian priest says Jesus was transgender. Okay. Alright, let's get right into it, shall we?
Wow.
Yeah, so if we think of Jesus as the one who reveals God, I was really struck by Angela saying earlier that God is queer. And I think as humans we have a tendency to construct God in our own image rather than to recognize that we are made in the image of God, and therefore the dominant expression of humanity ends up writing itself onto God and making that God. And I think in the story of Jesus, the stories of Jesus' life, we find that being broken down in some quite radical ways, which is then having the knock-on effect of altering the way we understand who God is in relation to humanity. So I think Jesus transgenders himself on a number of occasions. I think, you know, just a little phrase where Jesus is lamenting over Jerusalem, longing to gather Jerusalem as a mother hen gathers her chicks. I think if you look at the foot washing from John's Gospel, foot washing elsewhere in both Old and New Testament, it's consistently done by women, and yet Jesus takes that on. People often cast that as being the servant's role. It was the woman's role, and Jesus does it and becomes the woman at that point. And I think, you know, we've observed that, you know, he's unmarried, he's childless, he defies gender and sexual norms of his day. He's known for associating with those whose own sexual history or gender identity may be ambiguous. So I think in Jesus we've got a revelation of God as encompassing far more than what historically, and recently at least, Christians have tended to construct God as being. And I think there's a bit of an antidote to heteronormative idolatry in the story of Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that was quite interesting to hear from a priest.
I'm telling you, I'm surprised.
Wow.
You know, Jesus being a transgender is something that I've not even imagined in my mind, because I know God created us in his image, you see, but being a transgender, to my knowledge, is you know, tampering with your sex then.
Yeah,
but anyway, I feel right from when I was growing, I've seen people that are guys, you know, that love acting as ladies, but still it does not change the fact that you're a guy, you see. So I don't believe Jesus was a transgender, and I have no right to judge anyone because I don't know. He said he created us in his image.
Well,
so if that's how he is, I just don't know what to say.
Because honestly, nowadays I feel like people just pick some portions of the Bible, manipulate it in their own way, and then like just dish it out to people. And there are people that are going to buy them.
Yeah.
Imagine there's someone that is struggling with their sexual identity right now, listening to this, be like, oh, okay, it's true. Like, I'm accepted, even no judging here, but then this is the church, is the priest saying it, so 100% the person is going to believe it, that it's true. The entire setup, there were a lot of colors, even their tables and all that, like they know what they are preaching out to the people out there, but I don't think Jesus was transgender.
I get your point. You see, the way the world is evolving, back to what you said people pick some portion of the Bible, then you see, emphasize on that and make it feel like, yes, that is it. And people want to patronize you because they feel like, yes, you're supporting their idea. But I feel it's not supposed to be so. You see, you have to preach what is there. You don't need to make people feel okay just to bring them to your church. Yeah. Because I see so many things now changing in the world, you see. Formerly in the Bible, they talk about, they said, children, obey your parents, you see, so that your days may be long on earth. But when you see the disrespect now, it's too much, you see. Even in the Bible, they say, spare the rod and spoil the child. But society is not teaching us, okay, you don't have to hold those children, you can talk to them, do this. Everything is changing. You see, people were not trying to, polish the Bible to suit the society, and it's not supposed to be like that. You have to just call a spade a spade. This thing is bad and it's bad. If you're a transgender, you decide to take the decision, or if sometimes I feel some people, they just can't help it because of how they were being built.
Yeah.
But that does not change the fact. It won't change your sex organ except you decide to change it, physically.
Yes.
So you being a trans, or you deciding to be a trans, you see, even when I watched this football, when they asked transgender to join the female football, they still beat the female. You see, the female.
Yeah,
I feel like
because their genes are still stronger than.
I'm telling you. So what's the point claiming a gender that you are not just because you want to? Anyway, I stand corrected. If you feel like this topic.
And one thing I noticed that when he was speaking, he was continually saying, I think, which is like, all he's saying is based on his thoughts. Yeah. There's sort of no like insight coming from like God. It's like what he thinks the Bible is saying, or what he thinks happened in the time of Jesus, like putting 2 and 2 together. Oh, okay, at this time he was here, at this time, like there's no insight from God. It's just his thoughts. Anyways, guys,
we have no issue with transgender. If you decide to do anything with your body, it's totally fine.
Yeah,
you see, we are all free to do whatever we want to do, but my only issue is don't polish the Bible to suit you. Okay, if it's in the Bible, thank God in the past there was nothing like surgery. You see, if not, maybe the destruction that came upon Sodom and Gomorrah would have been worse. Because see, it was just because of they were not serving God, and God decided to wipe them away. Then now imagine they added this extra atrocity. Anyway,
it wouldn't have been easy. Alright guys, let us know what you think about this video in the comment section. Can like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video as many times as you can. And we'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye.